Hey everybody, Brad here with another quick video vlog thing that might just become how I do videos for now. Basically, this is for Supernatural, the TV series that ran from 2005 to 2020. Really quick, this is just my look back at it. First off, of course, spoiler warnings for this because yeah, I'm not really focused on this one. I'm just talking about all the crazy stuff that I remember from it. I actually went through, looked at an episode guide for the whole series. I tried to pick out episodes that really drew my attention and why I liked those episodes. So I'm going to talk about that, just give some other personal thoughts, why I was drawn to the series, and just other random things. And then hopefully in the future, I can collaborate with Patrick on this one because he was also a fan of the series, and he also had some cool ideas for like how the series could have ended as opposed to the ending that we got. And honestly, Patrick's ending was better, I think. So, let's start. Season 1, the first episode, obviously. Just that infamous line, Dad's been on a hunting trip for a few days, and he hasn't come home. So Sam and Dean, start the journey. Like, of course, you gotta note that episode. And just everything that gets Sam, out of his normal life of being in college and trying to be a normal person and joining the fight against the darkness. Episode 2, Wendigo. Like, honestly, this just threw me because it was so early in the series. Like, I used to watch, Supernatural on TNT or TBS, so you'd see random episodes, and just seeing, oh, wait, this is episode 2, just threw me, and it's a good, interesting episode. Nothing else really for season 1 except for the final episode, Devil's Trap. Just all the craziness that happens there. Hey, we found Dad. Hey, we got all this stuff going on. Hey, everything's good, and disaster. And again, really quick, just to establish for those who may not know, the series was 15 seasons, and I've got somewhere in the ballpark of 30 episodes out of the 300 plus. So yeah, I'm trying to do this quick. Season 2, the first episode, In My Time of Dying, basically Dean dealing with potentially, dying and crossing over. It's crazy. Episode 15 from season 2, Tall Tales. If I remember right, this is our first meeting with Loki and Gabriel. Oh my god. Like, just such a fun, interesting, crazy, ridiculous story. And I loved the character. It's one of the things that I love about the series are just some of the crazy, ridiculous, weird side characters that they pull into the show, and how, like, oh, hey, we haven't seen this person since like season 2 or 3, and like they will come back in like season 8. They'll use the same actors. Like Lucifer is definitely a very prevalent character. The one kid, I forget his name, Kevin, and as well as Felicia Day, and a few others. But yeah, it's just interesting to me. Moving onward, we have What Is and Which Never Be, episode 20 of season 2. Basically Dean's version of It's a Wonderful Life. Not going to go into spoilers on it, but trust me, it's interesting and well worth a look, I would say. And then, of course, episodes 21 and 22, All Hell Breaks Loose. The portal to hell opening up and dealing with that. Definitely at the very least, like, a lot of the opening and closings for the seasons are interesting. Going into season 3, A Very Supernatural Christmas, episode 8. I just love it for, dealing with, well, screw it. I'll just say, just for the line, I'll fudging kill you. Like, just, oh my god, just that little exchange with that character was interesting. Episode 11 of season 3, Mystery Spot. Basically a Groundhog Day scenario that's just so fun and interesting and crazy. Again, dealing with a certain trickster character from the past. It's so good. Episode 13, Ghost Facers. Just those guys. They have several episodes. I didn't get to write down all of the episodes, but yeah. Just they're a fun, interesting group, and it's a good introduction for them. And if you like them, check out the other episodes that they're in. They're great. I do make mention of another one. But anyway, moving on. And then season 3, episode 16, No Rest for the Wicked. Basically the big thing for season 3 gets wrapped up here. Dean going to hell, unfortunately. That was nuts. Just getting that confrontation and the ultimate conclusion of that. Season 4, obviously the first episode of the season, but also for me personally, season 4, episode 6, Yellow Fever. The meme where Dean just like screams and a cat jumps out of a locker. That is from this episode. The that was scary. From this episode, season 4, episode 6, Yellow Fever. Worth it. Season 4, episode 12, Chris Angel is a douchebag. Dealing with magic users and just some of the other crazy stuff. Like, that was good and interesting. Season 5, episode 2, Good God, Y'all. Facing the horseman known as War. So I believe season 5 was dealing with the 4 horsemen and the cage. I could be wrong. Also season 5, episode 8, Changing Channels. Dealing with Gabriel / Loki again. Great episode. And then, of course, season 5, episode 22, Swan Song. When Sam and Michael fell into the cage. That craziness. Season 6, episode 1, Exile on Main Street. Basically what happened right after season 5. Like, that's a nice little story. I like that bit. We also have season 6, episode 18, Party on, Garth. One of my favorite side characters, Garth. The other hunter who's just such a good string bean guy. I really like him. I forget the actor's name, and I apologize for that, but he was good. Episode 20, the girl with the D&D tattoo. Felicia Day. She's funny, interesting, great, and she's a nice recurring character. Season 7, episode 11, LARP and the Real Girl. The LARP weekend episode. Dean gets to have a good birthday. I've seen a couple memes about it, and honestly, it is a fun, cool, interesting episode. Season 8, episode 15, The Ghost, Thin Man. The Ghost Facers come back. I think they had another appearance or two, but I didn't get to check through everything, so my apologies for that, but yeah. Season 11, episode 23, Alpha and Omega. Just the end of that season. Just crazy ridiculous. God leaves care for the world in the hands of the Winchesters. Season 12, Keep Calm and Carry On. Mary returns. That was episode 1 of season 12. Season 12, episode 5, the one you've been waiting for. Dean kills Hitler. That's it. That's all I have to say. Oh my god. Season 13, episode 16, Scooby Natural. And then season 15, I've got a couple episodes. Inherit the Earth, which is the final episode for the series. Carry On is a nice epilogue to the show. That was episode 20, but yeah. So 15 years the show went, 2005 to 2020, and they did so much other crazy stuff. And then there are a couple of stories, episodes I didn't even mention here, because I forget which episodes they were. The episode guide thing I had didn't really get to explain all of the plots for all the things. This was on Wikipedia, and I just read through the ones that I could click on and read stuff about. But the Wishing Well one, where the girl wishes her bear was real and alive, and unfortunately he's very depressed. I remember Chris talking about this episode once when we were up at Lakeland. There's this very depressed bear, and he has basically the bear shoots himself and fuzz just goes flying. And Chris is talking about, I hadn't seen the show, but I expected some CGI thing. No, it's even worse. It's one of those big bear suits things, and fluff goes flying. It's funny and crazy and ridiculous. I mean, the bear's okay after the shot, but yeah. Let's see, dealing with the gambler, trading, basically Dean gets suckered out of years of his life and becomes an old man. I forget what episode that is. Oh my god, what else was there? I don't know, there's just so much crazy, fun, interesting stuff. The series drew me in, because my friends had talked about it, the big brotherhood thing between Sam and Dean. Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, they have good chemistry and they work very well together, as well as some of the other, supporting characters, Misha Collins, Jack, Crowley, Lucifer, God, just so many cool people. I don't know all the actors' names, and I do apologize for that, but yeah. Let's see. I know. Oh, and I didn't even mention, like Bobby Crowley. I think I mentioned already. Death. Billy, but also the old guy. I can't remember his name. Just like there's just so much cool, fun, interesting, crazy stuff in the series, and I really liked it. And like I said, this is just a casual, fan gushing about the show. But if you like the supernatural stuff, if you're fine with a bit of blood and gore and a little bit of violence, honestly, this show might be for you. You might want to check it out. If you're not as into the supernatural stuff, that's fine. But yeah, it was a great show. It was a great series. I hope to talk about this, better in depth in the future with, Patrick or other people even who want to talk about it. But yeah, thank you for the memories, thank you for the episodes, thank you for the crazy, fun, weird, interesting, awesome, life-changing adventures of the series. I will miss the show certainly. And I think that is about all I have to say about this. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on Supernatural. Great show, great actors, great stuff. Obviously, there are a bunch of episodes that, I'm not as fond of. I don't think about as much as others, but yeah. It definitely did pull some interesting twists and crazy ideas, and it made you think, and it made you feel, and it made you laugh. And yeah, I'm glad I got to binge watch it over roughly a year's time. But so that is that for now. So those are my thoughts on Supernatural. That's it. It's great. Watch it if you're fine with that stuff, and if you're in that mature, crowd. I forget what the TV rating was, but I'm gonna guess at least 17 years of age or so, roughly. So that's it. Any questions, comments, concerns? Feel free to sound off in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next time. So until then, have fun, stay safe, trying to figure out how to do this. Have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, and of course, remember, every character, every TV show, every story, everything has a story to tell. I'm Valiant Bradley James, character investigator. Peace.